Hello everybody, and welcome to another general vlog video. Well, as you can see, you've not seen this car in the video before. This is for my youngest daughter, Katie. She's been waiting very patiently, and as of yesterday, we found her a decent deal. Now, she's not much. It's a 1995 Buick Regal Custom. It's in fairly decent shape for a 1995. It's got brand new tires on it. Well, tires are less than a year old. Let's pop this trunk since I got the key right here with me. It needs a little bit of vacuuming out and got some tape or something laying over there, but other than that, spare tire and everything I've already checked. The only known issues to it is the passenger side door will not open from the outside. It opens from the inside, but not the outside. He told me what was wrong. He said this in here went bad a couple years ago. It's just the rod, the way it connects. Anyways, that's not an easy fix, but it's not a hard fix. And the brakes need to either be bled or it could have a brake line leak in it. We're getting ready to take it here in just a few minutes. Check that out. Let's look underneath the hood, and then I'll give you the kind of the rundown. You can see the inside's a little dirty. Not too bad though. I mean, if you look at the seats and everything, let's look at this back. I mean, it all looks really clean. Let's check the engine, then I'll give you a rundown on the history of this car. Oh, I don't think I didn't pull that hood release enough, I don't guess. Thought I did. No, maybe not. All right, let's pull this hood release again. See, I don't hear it popping. I didn't have a problem with it yesterday. All right, hold on just a second. All right, I think I got it the third try. I think it was me. I wasn't pulling up on it enough, and I couldn't remember where the latch was. So anyways, there's the motor. It's 3800 tune port injection. I've already checked all the fluids. Checked the oil, checked the transmission, power steering fluid, engine coolant. Needs a little bit of engine coolant, but not a lot, like a cup. Of course, the washer fluid needs to be filled. It's got some in it, but it looks to me like it's water. But it can't be because we're just now getting out of winter. And it's not freezing broke because it's full. But I'll work on that. I have not checked the air cleaner yet. I will be doing that here momentarily. So we're getting ready to take it over to Pawpaw's house. My dad. And let's see. Oh boy, man, that hood shuts hard. Anyways, let's walk you all the way around it, and then I'll tell you a little bit of history. I know I keep telling you I'm going to tell you the history, but I haven't yet. Okay, so how this car was found was from my dad. He, I can't remember what he said he was doing on that side of the lake, but he called me up yesterday and said, hey, there's a car setting, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the prices and everything. There's a car setting right past Ohio Concrete, right directly across from it, and it's a 95 Buick Regal Custom with 120-some thousand miles on it for $950. So I got up, got dressed, went out there and looked at it, and I liked what I seen. It was unlocked, so I was able to get in. Just, you know, kind of opened it up and looked at it like we are right now. Let's go ahead and get in this thing. Well, let me find the keys first. So the guy told me all about it. He said we had new brakes put on it all the way around and new back brake lines. Now listen to this thing start up. It's beautiful. So it started, I didn't even hear it, and it started. I've already checked. The air works, the heater works, the stereo works. As you can see, it's got 128,000 miles on it. So anyways, he told me, you know, that about the door not opening from the outside, and that it needed the brakes bled, or maybe even possibly more lines. He did not know. So we're going to take a little bit of a ride while we talk. So I told him, you know, I'd like to meet with you on it. And he said, well, I'm about 3 minutes away. He said, but he said, I have somebody else showing up to look at it in 10 minutes. And I was like, okay. I said, but I'm here with cash, which was not the truth. I didn't have the cash on me. But I knew I could get it there quickly. So he's like, okay, well, he said, I'll be there in about 3 minutes. So I called Dad real quick. Now, this is only maybe 5 minutes away from the house. I called Dad real quick, and I said, hey, I need you to bring me some cash really quick. And he's like, okay, done. So he got there just about 2 minutes before the other guy got there. The other guy took longer than he said, but which was good. And he handed me the cash, so I stuck $950 in my shirt pocket. The guy got there. He said, do you want to test drive it and everything? I said, well, what's up with the other person? Well, they still want it. I said, well, I don't want to test drive it until after they've turned it down. And he's like, well, let me call them. So he called them, and he said, well, look, they're on their way now with $700 cash. Now, he's asking $950 for it. So I instantly just told him, I said, I tell you what, I'll give you $800. So he was still on the phone with them people, and he told him, he said, well, this guy is offering $800. Can you do any better than that? And apparently the people said no, because I heard him tell the people, well, I'm just going to have to sell it to him then. So I took it for a quick test drive. Everything worked out perfect, and I bought it. Now I want you to notice this house right here, where the pontoon is where the car lived all of its life, in that garage. All right, so let me get across the road here because traffic's really bad. So I've already paid the guy. I've already test drove it. I even asked him, I said, look, I'm putting my 19-year-old daughter in this to get back and forth to school. What is any other problems? And he said, there are none. He said, this was for my son for school. And I told him, I said, well, I'd already paid him. I said, well, I'll be back. I said, we just live over by the spillway. I said, you know, I'll be back in 20 minutes or less. And actually, I knew it would be 10 minutes or less. And he told me, he said, yeah. And he said my first name and last name. And I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah. He said, we've done a deal before. He said, you ended up with a green truck off of me. And I thought, well, I've never had a green truck. I had forgot that I did. Him and I had traded. I had bought a minivan, and him and I traded that minivan for that truck. And he did not lie to me at all on that truck. And he's also a teacher at school. And his wife or sister, I'm not sure which one it is, also works at the school. And not only did he know my kids, but he remembered them. He even said, is this for Lori? I said, no, this one's for Katie. And he's like, oh, wow. So it just absolutely worked out perfect. The car runs and drives great. The brakes are a little squishy. I'm going to Dad's right now to check on that. So let me get you guys all set up in a tripod and everything, and I'll let you know what happens from there. Let me turn this corner here, and I'll turn this thing off. Well, pause it. Don't go nowhere. All right, just a quick update. We bled the brakes. They worked out perfect. There's no leaks in the brake lines. So that's all it was, just like the guy told me. He didn't think that they got them bled good. He was right. It was the back ones. It does have brand new brake pads all the way around. I just got done under the hood. I checked everything. Even the air filter was new. Oil change, transmission flush, all of that. I wouldn't mind bringing it in sometime this summer, maybe before next winter, and do a coolant flush, because the coolant's kind of slimy. and I'd like to get that taken care of, but there's no problems with it other than that. So now all we got to do is vacuum it out and try to fix that door over there. So let me get something done. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see it. See this white line right through here? Looks like they've rubbed up against another car or maybe a house or something, a fence. I find that a lot of times, if you take a rag and some acetone or fingernail polish remover, in this case, that you can get the majority of that off of there. So that's what we're going to try. See if we can get the majority of that paint or whatever it is on there off. And you can see it's coming off. I need to get like a kitchen scrubber. Kitchen scrubber, definitely get it the rest of the way off. Let me just go see if I can find one of those. All right, so I got the majority of it off of there, but I couldn't find a pot scrubber, and that's what we need to get that off there. So we're going to move on to something else. All right, let me show you guys some of the things I'm doing. I've already got it vacuumed out. As you can see, it's pretty clean. Floorboards are a little grungy. I'm not really going to try to clean them too much, a little bit, but see that coffee stains there in the middle? We're going to try to clean those. So, and since I'm home, I was able to get that white mark off. Remember that white mark that went all the way down that whole side? I got it off, and let me show you what I used real quick. Then we'll try to clean some carpet, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, this is what I use. Just a pot scrubber. You can see it, it's kind of dirty. It's been in my garage for quite a while. Those work great for things like that. All right, I'm gonna show you guys on this carpet. Literally a 5-minute job. See, I got most of it all off down there. Pretty much all of it off the hump. And I've already sprayed that floor over there. We're getting ready to scrub it. It's like a 5-minute job, just a quickie fix up. All right, I just ended my video and I forgot to hit record. So we're gonna do this all over again. We got Katie's car all done. The only thing that's left to do to it is fix the outside door handle, which I gotta order parts for. Other than that, I am 100% comfortable with her driving that car now. And I know it's gonna be reliable for her. All the fluids have been checked, all the filters have been changed, all the fluid has been changed if it needs to be changed. Everything is done. The brakes are perfect. The tires are new-ish. I'm looking down here to see if I got any tire shine. I need to put that on my list. So anyways, with all that being said, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, like and subscribe. Once you've subscribed, go smash that bell notification. Go all the way up to the top and click all so you can be notified on every single video that we publish or post. Follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. Share us on your social media platforms. And remember that when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It's 100% free, does not cost a dime. Just helps our channel grow. The same way a thumbs up helps our channel grow. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. And remember, I may have my daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, a car that I feel comfortable and safe with, but I'm still my own cameraman, which means I can get up close and personal and actually move you guys off my workbench because I can't hit the record button. So I got to do all kinds of stuff. I got to poke you in the ear. I might poke you in the back of the head. Who knows to turn this thing off? With all that being said, please, please, please be safe. We'll see you guys on the next video or live stream. I got to walk behind you. All right, there we go. Now I can end it.